Hello guys, my name is Nijin Nasser. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be my first YouTube video. So if you have any suggestions or if you find any mistakes, please comment it down. I am so happy to accept it and improve that in my next video. So let's get started. So today we are going to learn how to use Figma for creating LinkedIn slides or Instagram slides. Most of you may know that nowadays the visual presentation has more priority along with your content. Because if you present your content in a bunch of paragraphs, then it won't attract as many people as you think, since our generation has a short attention span. Don't you know that LinkedIn and Instagram are filled with unlimited amount of contents? From that, if your content wants to reach the desired audience, then it should have something unique and attractive. In that case, you can give a storytelling mode, or you can simplify the rocket science topics and share it. Those are also a good choice, but not everyone is good at storytelling or simplifying hard topics, right? So the next choice is unique visual representation. Here comes Figma for that. So without much delay, let's get familiar with Figma. Do you know what is Figma? Figma is a vector graphics editor, and it is usually used for creating user interface design, but here we are using it for creating LinkedIn slides or Instagram slides. It is a web-based software, so you don't want to worry about the system requirements. You can use it on any of your browsers. First of all, log into your Figma account. If you don't have an account, log in with Google. Then you will see an interface like this. Here you can see some tabs like search, recent, community, etc. Here in the recent tab, it will show all the projects we have created. Here you can see all the slides I have created for LinkedIn purpose. Mostly I have used this for creating slides. Some UI designs are also there. So recent tab shows all of it. And here in the community tab, we can see all the design works published by other creators. Also, we have a section for plugins. Plugins make our work a lot more easier. We will get back to this later. So let's create a new project. Here in the left side of the draft tab, we can see a plus sign, or here on the top right corner also there is a plus sign. Both do the same work, so click on any one of it. Here you can see the options to create blank canvas and canvas of different device size as well. Here we go with blank canvas. Click on it. Now we are on the project interface. Here, first of all, you want to get familiar with some of the tools we use to create different slides. Then you can see a tab on the left side as well as on the right side. We will get back to it later. First of all, get familiar with tools. The first tool is the move tool. It is used to move different objects or images, etc. And the second one is scale tool. It is used to increase or decrease the size of different objects. Then the next tool is frame tool and slice tool. Frame tool is used to create layers on our canvas, and each frame represents an image in our slides. And next one we have is different shapes that you can use, and an option to place an image. Then we have pen tool. Then we have text tool to add a typography, text, etc. Then we have a hand tool to move our canvas, and we have a command tool. It is usually used in while working as a team in Figma. So the tools we need is the frame tool, the shape tool, as well as the text tool. So we are going to create a frame using our frame tool. First of all, select the frame tool and click somewhere on our canvas and just drag it to create a frame. And you can adjust its size in the right panel. There you have option for adjusting width, height, and radius, etc. Usually the dimensions we use in the case of LinkedIn and Instagram is 1080 into 1080. So we can type that here, 1080 into 1080, and click enter. So we get a frame like this. For zooming out, you can press Ctrl and scroll down. So you can see your frame clearly. Now if you want to carve the corners of your frame, you have a property in the right panel, and that is called corner radius. You can set it to your desired values. Like I usually put it to 8 or 10. It gives a nice little curve. So the next step is to name our frame. Here you can see the name as frame 1. I usually rename it to like 00 or something like that. It's your choice. Also you can even name our project file. Also here you can see the title as untitled. Double click on it and change it to the project name as you wish. Here I am going to give it a Figma tutorial. Okay, so we are all set to go for designing the first slide. So this is the image that our audience or our connections see for the first time. So it should contain the heading along with any images or icons like that. It's all your choice and it's all your creativity. As I have mentioned earlier that for typography or for inserting text, we use the text tool. Go and select it and click somewhere on the frame. Now you can see a blinking cursor there. So it is so small, so we need to increase the size of the text. For that, you can go to the right side of our interface. There you can see a panel called text. There you can see all the basic properties of a text. From that, here this drop down is used for setting the size of the text. So I usually select headings of size 48. Now you can type the heading. Figma tutorial. This one is also so small for a heading. You can select it and increase the size to 72 or 96. This one seems good, fine. So next step is to select a good font family. Here by default it is Roboto, but I prefer Poppins because it really gives a standard look for our content. So we have changed the font family to Poppins. It is better for a heading to have uppercase letters. For that, here you can see 3 dots. Just click on it and there is an option for letter case. There you can select this one. This makes all the letters uppercase. You have other options like camel case, etc. Also you have other options like regular font, medium, semi-bold, etc. You can select it as your wish. I choose bold one, and even you can space the letters. For that you can use this one, that is letter spacing, and you can just click on it with using your mouse and just drag it right or left. Dragging it right means increasing the space and dragging left means decreasing the space between letters. So I give some decent spacing. That's all set for a heading here. Other options are also there like alignment, etc. If you want to choose color, there's option for fill. This property is used to give color for our text, and you can select it and choose any color as you wish. Here I am going to choose something like red. You can even adjust the opacity using this property, and there are more options that you can explore. Like this heading, you can add more text on this image. As mentioned earlier, we can use the text tool to add other text like follow me on LinkedIn or something like that. Add the text and change the size as you need it, and select the font family of your choice, and it's simple like that. I am just showing a sample, so I'm not going deep into it. Then if you want to add shapes, then go to the shape tool and select the shape you want. Here I'm going to select this eclipse shape to create some circles. Then just click somewhere on the frame and just drag it. If you want the size of the circle to be more precise, press the shift key and drag it, so it will scale up equally. So here we have added a small circle. Only the part inside the frame is visible, all other will be invisible. And here we can give some colors. As earlier said, you can go to the fill property and select the color you want. Just give a green color. It's all set. For creating the next slide, you can use the frame tool, or I better suggest to copy the previous slide, that is this one. Just select this slide and use the Alt key and click on this frame and just drag it to copy it to the next right side or anywhere on this canvas. I just keep it on the right side. So here we can see the number as 1, and even if we copy it again, frame name will be 2, like that. I'm copying it because I want this pattern, this circle pattern on all frames. For creating each frame separately and adding it takes time. So by copying we save that time and we can edit the part we needed. To add other heading, then you can add like that and drag it anywhere you want. It's simple as that. Now you have created 3 slides. Here you can give another text. Just double click and type like thank you. I am just showing how to use these and how to create slides, and this is not a perfect content for a LinkedIn post. I'm just showing how to use it. So now we have created 3 slides, but in the case of LinkedIn needs a document file, that is a PDF file, to show that content as a slide. If we upload these 3 as separate images, it won't get like a slide in LinkedIn. So we want to first of all export these slides separately as images. For that, select each slide. Here on the left panel, you can select each slide, and on the right panel you can go scroll all the way down to see an export option. Click on that plus icon, and here you can select the format. Here you have format like PNG, JPG, SVG and PDF. Here you should not select PDF, because if you select PDF, then each image will export to each PDF. That is, for 3 images there would be 3 PDF. That's not how we want. We want a single PDF including all these images. Okay, so we export these 3 images into a PNG file. Just click on export 3 layers and save it somewhere on a folder. Now these 3 frames are saved as 3 images on your device. Now the next step is to create a PDF out of it. For that, the easiest way is to search on Google for PNG to PDF. Here you can see so many sites doing that function for us. So I go with the first one, that is png to pdf.com, and here you need to upload those files. The files we have exported from the Figma, that is those 3 images we have to upload here. Click on upload and browse to the folder where you have those images and select those 3 images and click on open. Now those files get uploaded into the site. You should wait for some time, and now the next step is to click on combine. Now it got combined and downloaded into your device. Now you can open it and see that we got a PDF of 3 pages, and those 3 pages are those images we have exported from Figma. Isn't that simple to create slides in Figma? It's just about creating frames and adding text and shape. It is so customizable for your choice. So you can add anything. It's all about your creativity, but not that much creativity is needed. You can find inspiration from other content creators. You can even check out my slides, the slides that I have created using Figma. This is a slide about API. You can find inspiration from other content creators also. That's all set for this video. In the end, it all depends on your consistency and quality of content you are preparing. So start creating quality content consistently and use Figma to visually please your desired audience. So guys, as I have mentioned earlier, this is my first video, and if you find it interesting, helpful, or if you have any suggestions, then please comment it down and like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.